Hi guys, CydiTweaks here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up Cydia on a newly jailbroken iPhone. So first of all, you'll obviously need a jailbroken iPhone. Once you have that, Cydia should be on your screen and it'll be a brown icon with the word Cydia underneath. However, my Cydia looks a little bit different because I themed it up with Winterboard, but you can go in and it should be the same. So let's click it and we're going to go in. If it's your first time, you have an option to be a user, a developer, and there's also a third option which you don't really need to worry about. Just click user and it should load up Cydia again. Once it does, you'll be greeted with a screen like this. There's a bar at the top that is loading all the different releases. If it's your first time, let it load, but it does take a long time, so I'm going to cancel it for now, just for time's sake of this video. At the bottom, there's an option for manage, so we're going to click manage. And the second option is what we want to look at, sources, and this is where you add your repos in. And repos are basically an option for you to look at and search for in Cydia so that you can find all the various tweaks and to add them onto your phone. So we're going to go into sources. And as you can see, I've already entered a lot of repos onto my list. If it's your first time, you're probably going to have the default repos. And they're pretty good, but there are a lot of better ones out there, so you want to add some more into there. The more repos you have, the more chances you are to find tweaks for your Cydia. So we're going to go to the top, edit, and we're going to go to add. And repos normally look along the lines of this one here. I've kind of made it up, but it looks along the same lines. So just find ones that look like this. However, I've actually made a list for you already. It's a comprehensive list of all these different repos, which I think any iPhone should have because it contains a lot of different tweaks that you probably want to install onto your iPhone. So once you do find the URLs, enter it here and then click add source. But because I've already added my list, I'm going to click cancel. And instead, I'm going to show you my notes, which I prepared earlier. And this contains all the repos that I think any iPhone should have, because this list will basically give you all the tweaks that you want to install onto your phone. So we have the first one, hackulo.us, and obviously underneath is the URL. I think you should pause the video now and have a look at all these different repos and add them onto your Cydia. Once you have, come back and I'll show you how to search for the different tweaks in Cydia. Okay, once you've got the URLs entered in Cydia, we're going to go back into Cydia. And the annoying thing with Cydia is that it does take a while to go back and exit and come back in because it always has to load every time you exit. But just be a little bit patient as it's usually quite quick. So once we're back in there, I'm going to cancel the top bit again. And we're going to go to search at the bottom. I will now show you a tweak called deck. This is how you search for it. This is just an example. So we type into the search bar at the top there and we click search. So you'll be presented with all the various repos that have the deck tweak. So the first repo is from Cydia, the next one's from Insanely, and the next one's from Hack Your iPhone. So what I normally like to do is I like to go inside the top one and have a look at which updated version they've got. So they've got 1.1.0-1 of deck. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to go into the second one and look at theirs. And again, yeah, they have the same one, 1.1.0-1. And then let's have a look at Hack Your iPhone. They have the same thing as well, 1.1.0-1. So if I was presented with this case here, I'll probably just choose the top one. It's Cydia, they're quite good. They have a lot of different stuff. So once you choose which one you want, you click install. And you'll have this screen here. It will show you how big the file is. So in this case, it's 1.8 meg. And then underneath, it will tell you what you're installing. So we're going to install the deck tweak. You can also queue the tweaks so that if you want to install it at a different time, you can do it like so. So once you decide that, you click confirm at the top and it should take you to a black screen with lots of white writing. If it's your first time, don't be scared, this is actually normal, and just let it load and let it run. Once it's finished, you'll be presented with an option at the end to either return back to Cydia or go to your springboard. Just click either one and whichever one's presented, and then you'll go back to the various place. But because this is just an example, I'm not actually going to install this. I'm going to click cancel. And then I'm going to go back. If you want to have a look at all these different tweaks, feel free to search for them. However, I've also going to have some more videos later on to show you all the various tweaks that I found and which I think are really good and should be on any iPhone. So have a look at that. If you like it, install it onto your phone. If you don't like it, then you have to install it on your phone. You can always look at other ones. And yeah, I guess that concludes my tutorial on how to use Cydia. If you liked it, please comment, rate and subscribe, as it helps me a lot. And please feel free to look at my other videos on various tweaks that you can install onto Cydia. If you saw something on this video that you think and you don't understand, leave a comment and I'll try and get back to you. If you see a tweak that I've actually used and I haven't explained yet, again, leave a comment and I'll try and get back to you and tell you what the tweak is. Alright, thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.